Hi everyone, I'm Annie Paisley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a professional tarot, oracle, and past life reader. To learn more about me, you can look at the link underneath this video. All right, everyone. Well, happy spring to you. A merry month of May to you. And for those of you that celebrate holidays such as Beltane and Cinco de Mayo, very happy holiday to you. In this series of videos, we are going to be looking at a gardening reading, as I would like to put it, which will address what you need to prune out of your life, what is thriving, and what you need to see blossom and will blossom in your life. And let's get started here. In this video, we are focusing on the sign of Gemini. So for those of you who have your sun, your moon, or your rising sign in Gemini, you will want to follow this video. Okay, Gemini. Here is what you need to prune. The King of Staves. Very interesting. This actually showed up in a video for Aries earlier. And in your case, what I'm seeing here is it's actually a pushy person is what comes up for me. Someone who is just really hyper aggressive and maybe just, you know, pushing all the wrong buttons because they have almost a narcissism about them. Now, if that's you, you need to look at some things about yourself. You know, how is it that you don't, you know, that you get too worked up and you put yourself first where you should, you know, be more even-handed if it's you. And for those of you that just, well, that's not me. It's about you just really realizing that someone in your life is just really too aggressive, too pushy. So that's what I'm seeing for the King of Staves here. Let's see what you have here in what is thriving in your life. What's thriving in your life, Gemini? The Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups thriving in your life, you really, this is about pleasure. You know, the Nine of Cups is it's a card where you enjoy yourself. This is your emotions and you're open to receiving all this pleasure. So, you know, a lot of you may be having some really wonderful experiences right now. Some of you may have been going through some soul work where you were closed and now you're open and now you're receiving much more pleasure. So this is great. This is great. This is good stuff, Gemini. Let's see what you have in what will blossom, what can blossom potentially and should blossom in your life this month. And we have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is a very interesting card. It's a card that has been called the card of paradox. And so here we see you just like things are just turning around. Things are turning around. Things are getting maybe a little bit confusing. But it's like in order to get to a place of clarity, you actually have to go through a place of confusion, right? So it's not terrible confusion. There are other cards that indicate this, but it's kind of like I'm seeing that you have to let things go into a sweet kind of chaos, if I can call it that. I think that's a good thing to call it. A sweet chaos that will yield results for you that will really bring things together. So that is what is blossoming for you, or will be blossoming. Let's fold these, and we're going to take a love card from you from the Oracle Whispers of Love to conclude the reading. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Well, so Gemini, I feel like for you single Geminis, you haven't been. Gemini is an air sign, and it's about quickness in communication. You may not be paying attention to your physical needs in love, or it could be that you have a suitor, someone in your life that you are interested in, but you're not giving them enough physical attention. You know, even just simple things. You're not giving them what they need in this way. So it's either that you are ignoring your own needs and therefore keeping yourself out in the cold, or that's happening with another person. If for you guys that are in committed relationships, I mean, the same goes right there. It's basically the same meaning. You are either keeping yourself from having the attention that you require, or you are just, ignoring someone's needs that is very close to you. So look at that and see what that is, see what's going on with that. What is it? It could be just you not giving enough to yourself and therefore not allowing that to come to you. So there you go for that, Gemini. That concludes your reading. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Remember that this is a short reading. It's a sample. To get a more personal, in-depth reading, you can contact me. You'll find my information under the video. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share it away. All right, well, happy spring to you. Happy month of May. Many blessings.